Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie. It is hot as the Dickens up in here, and I've been running errands all morning. Now on my way to work, and you know how we do on my way to work. We're allowed to talk about anything and everything, anybody and everybody. Y'all keep me company, and hopefully, I keep you guys slightly entertained. So, what's up, everybody? How y'all been doing? What's been going on these YouTube streets? What's been going on in the real world? There's a lot happening. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about. Well, not so much, but same old shit, different day. But I'm going to talk about what's going on with me. The channel is about me. Welcome everybody. Welcome into the room. Hello everyone. Please hit that like button on your way in. I definitely would appreciate that. So with all this nonsense going on in the atmosphere, we have in my family we have a group text. We have a group text where those of us so we like to keep everybody abreast of what's going on, what's happening, whatever, this and the third, you know what I'm saying, just in case something goes down that we're really need to be known about. We just group text everybody. So one of my aunts, sent out this group text this morning about what's happening in the world today. And I guess there was an article. What's up, Sammy D, baby? How you doing? I guess there was an article about, what's happening across the world, across the nation right now, what's not. And there was something saying that, it is targeted toward, people of darker skin to do some type of manipulation of what's going on. So my little sister was now, she's a year younger than me, but she's still my little sister. Lives in Virginia, like I said. She just said, I rather not, don't send. Jesus, people are so stupid. Anyways, so she just put in a group text, don't tag me in stuff like this. Don't send me articles like this because I'm tired of the fear mongering that's going on in the world. And I reply, ditto. You know what I'm saying? What's up, baby? How you doing? I reply, ditto, because it's a lot of fear mongering going on. There's a lot of people putting out false information. Like here in Georgia, for example, South Fulton County has put everyone on a curfew in South Fulton County. Now, it doesn't affect other counties, but the county itself has put the people on curfew. Things are closing up early, things are shutting down early, things like that. Certain stores are, for the first hour that they're open, they're only going to allow people over 65 into the store so they can get supplies and these things like that. Little restrictions which is fine. But to hear people talk about what's going on, what's not, it's like, oh God, everyone's on curfew, everything's getting shut down, everything's getting shut down. And I'm like, no, shut up. Because that's not what's true. A dumb, ignorant person like you is going to cause widespread panic, whatever, you know what I'm saying, when it doesn't have to be. If you follow the precautions that's being said, such as social distancing, which means not social isolation, social distancing, which means stay about 6 feet away from people was not, don't be all up people's face was not. If you have a face mask, wear a face mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face, use hand sanitizer if water's not available was not, things of that nature. Make sure you just proceed with caution in how you live your life was not, but it's still just another day. It's not something that needs to be widespread panic, and if you don't have to go to work or have to be around people was not, don't. You know what I'm saying? Just use your common sense that God gave you. Don't be going around spreading wide span hysteria or whatever. So, of course, be that I work at nighttime or work later or whatnot, and the job I have is kind of essential. It really is kind of essential. I didn't know how essential it was until we got a memo, and since things are being shut down early and people are being put on curfews or restricted travels and whatnot, in my office, in my job, they sent us something that we can carry around with us from the State Department that we can use in order for us to travel freely, because without what we do, a lot of stuff will be shut down. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, that's cool, whatever. So I got a copy of that on me. I got a copy of that just to make sure that I am moving around freely and, of course, safely, whatever the case may be. But when I got up this morning, I was like, you know what? Since everything's gonna be shut down, I don't like cooking the same thing I had for lunch for the past couple of days. Let me just go to the store and pick up some ready-made food, something easy that I can put in a microwave was not, and call it a day. So I go to Walmart, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and see what they have there. I got to prepare a salad, cause I got to prepare a salad and like a little something to put in the microwave, whatever, you know what I'm saying, for lunch today. And I always have snacks in my home, so I also brought some snacks with me as well, just in case I get hungry throughout the shift. As you know, I will. So I did that, whatever. But at Walmart, whatever, they were like they had more than enough supply as far as water and tissue and stuff like that was not. They have cleaning supplies as well, but of course, people got all of the Lysol and stuff like that. But thank God I got more than enough cleaning supplies in my home that I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just thinking, was not, between my sister and the group text we have for the family, what I'm hearing on the news, what I'm seeing on TV was not, what people are saying. It's like, why are people panicking about stuff that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, not more likely not going to affect them. And I look at stuff like that, like the reason why a lot of stuff that goes unnoticed and unsaid, because you're going to cause widestream panic. You're going to cause widestream hysteria for no reason whatsoever. I personally don't understand that. I personally don't get it, but as long as you prepare and take care of yourself, that's fine. Like I said, yes, y'all know I got my go bag so in case something goes down, I forgot to buy boots. I need to buy some boots because I don't have boots. Just in case something goes down, you never know. I'll say like that. It's one thing to be prepared and cautious, and one thing to just be spreading widestream hysteria and panic to the masses when it doesn't have to be. I just don't understand it, y'all. I just don't get it personally. But that's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to quickly. One second. I'm not just one to quickly panic about stuff that makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one who is going to rush out and run out was not at the last minute to do something. I'm always preparing myself for whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? As I always say, you guys, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready for whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? People run around here and there's a way of being and. So yeah, I just told my sister, ditto was not. Just don't send me no craziness. Don't send me no craziness about these conspiracy theories and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they're not true, not saying that whatever, but my thing is, people get the wrong information. People spread wrong information all the time for whatever reason, be it lack of knowledge, be it misunderstanding of a wrong comprehension of things, and I just don't want to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be part of that mass hysteria to where I'm going to just fall into, oh my God, everything is horrible, everything is wrong. I know my skill set. I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. I know what's legal. I know what's not legal, what's not. And I know what's just right by human nature was not to do. You know what I'm saying? And to try to panic someone else or try to cause someone else to be worried about something that they have nothing to do with, have nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, is ridiculous. You spread a pandemonium for no reason, or while we are in a pandemic, well, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to spread pandemonium to the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the video, civil unrest. It starts when people aren't civil. It starts when people aren't prepared. It starts when people aren't knowledgeable and can't articulate themselves and communicate with one another, was not in a way where we can keep civility around us. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, just because we're all going through something was not, or we possibly can go through something, whatever, you don't have to spread craziness and confusion around in order for you to feel comfortable in your state of being. You know what I'm saying? Each person's state of being is always going to be up here first. It's a mental state of being. You know what I'm saying? Before it's a mental or social or economic state of being. You got to be mentally prepared. You got to be mentally cautious. You got to be mentally astute of what's going on. You have to be able to accurately think and properly think and quickly think and analyze things around you to see what's best for you, what works for you, what's not going to work for you, things of that nature. Y'all know this freeway is damn near empty. Well, not really, but based on this time of day and normally what it used to be when I'm going to work, it used to be a little bit more crowded than this, which is cool. People are staying at home. And like I said, I wish they would do a mandated 2-week shutdown of everything. I really do wish they would do that, so we can get past this little hump. Because you guys know in China, that was the biggest place of the outbreak and things of that nature, was not. So far they have had no more new cases of the virus. They have no more new cases of the virus and all that. So which means that we're getting past whatever the hump is. But here in this country was not, we need to just level it out by shutting everything down for 2 weeks. Right? I think that would be proper. That will cause, and I said, of course we need law enforcement, we need fire departments, EMTs and stuff like that, whatever. And people who are essential, I guess myself, will be essential for society to continue to move forward. But just people just hanging out and running around the streets and walking around in shorts and t-shirts and no mask and just chilling with us, not going from here to there. I think that there need to be some type of mandatory lockdown while it's not. So we can people just either if you're infected you can't spread it to anyone else, or if you're not infected you can stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, because a lot of people don't have symptoms for what's going on, whatever. And granted, it's a small amount of people. Well, it's not based on the whole, but no one wants to get anything that will cause them any type of respiratory damage, regardless of if it's deadly or not. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to be caught up in that situation. This is the way I think I would. Like I said, I'm doing everything within my power, within my right, to make sure that I am fully aware of what's going on around me, what is happening around me, what's not. I'm not so crazy to where if someone coughs, I'm going into a panic, because this is the worst time for this to even happen. Like, first of all, this is the biggest time that it's cold in flu season anyway, because it's always between when winter's leaving and spring is coming in that a lot of people get sick anyway. For one, down here in the south, I'm not quite sure about where everyone else, out here in Georgia, or whatever, the pollen count is sick and ridiculous. Everything's covered in this greenish yellow film, so that messes with people's allergies as well. My eyes are starting to be scratchy and watery and stuff like that as well, you know what I'm saying? And then they do with corona, have to do with allergies, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of symptoms that is connected to the virus was not is symptoms that is people suffer from allergies, from just simple colds during this time of year anyway. So like, just to keep everything kosher and cool, I think that they need to really mandate some type of shutdown for a couple of weeks. If the incubation period is 14 days, why not do it for 2 weeks? And if you don't have what you need, that's on you. Because it's been going on. I guess the first outbreak was in China in August? So 8 months ago, people knew about it. No one took it seriously. I'm just saying. Always make sure that you're prepared for what it is that you need to do and what you have to do to protect yourself. Don't depend on other people to protect you. There's another thing that we have become so accustomed to people always telling us something, always telling us what to do, opposed to doing what we need to do to protect ourselves. Because even at work, with my mask, as you see in the thumbnail, I had my mask and I went into work with that, and the boss was like, well, Food Junkie, you can't wear that. The company said that we can't have masks. And I'm like, what do you mean? What are you going to do to make sure that I am assured that I am safe? Well, we provide y'all gloves. Well, that has nothing to do with me. Gloves has nothing to do with the fact that, this shit is airborne, and the fact that I need to make sure that this shit don't get in my nose and my mouth. Make sure that, I am protecting myself. And then so we got into a little conversation with him. He was like, well, don't be upset. I'm not upset. My suit. I get sick. Basically, well, I guess the company. Okay, as long as you understand that, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not going to come here Because I said, if I can't do what I need to do to protect myself, I can stay home. Well, that's not a choice. By who's not a choice? Who are you talking to? You fail to realize that y'all don't control me. Was that this is a job, not my career. I have many talents. Well, it's not. I'm just happy to be blessing y'all with one of them. Don't play with me. You're like, well, Food Junkie, it's okay. Don't be upset. I'm not upset. But y'all need to realize that, I take care of myself. I make sure that I am protected. Do whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh. And so my supervisor was like, shaking his head and laughing and walking away, because he was like, you are always ready. Yes, I don't care who it is. If y'all like the job that I'm doing, release me from my position was not like an appointment or whatever, but don't tell me what I can't do to protect myself. Y'all don't provide hand sanitizer. Y'all not providing any type of safety equipment was not for us to still do our job, whatever. And we're dealing with stuff coming from all across the state of Georgia. And so we're dealing with things that's been handled by different people, and I don't know what they had, if they're coughing, if they're sick, what's going on, what's not. I wash my hands anyway. I always wash my hands often because I know what we deal with is not the cleanest, most sanitary things, and I always make sure that I don't bring my clothes past a certain part of my house while it's not. But I need to make sure that, I'm safe while I'm here. Not panicking or anything, but just making sure that, it is what it is. You're not going to sit up here and make me follow by rules, and abide by rules was that they could possibly put me at risk of catching something that I should have. If I could have prevented it, why don't you allow me to do preventive measures? So I just left the office and just kept it moving. Right when he was talking, I just walked away. Like, because whatever you say, I'm going to do anyway. Just like they said, we can't have, we got to have everything see-through. See-through bags, see-through cups. I'm not bringing nothing up in here that I don't want to bring up in here. A plastic cup is not sanitized. It's not sanitary. This cup is sanitary. I'm going to do what I need to do to protect myself. This steel cup is not porous. Plastic is porous, which means that it can hold things in it. Even if you sanitize it and wash it, it still holds things in it. And with this whole bullshit, with the whole situation going on right now, I don't know what's going on there in the air. Which means I'll make sure I do what I do to protect myself. Like it or dislike it. That's what I'm going to do. Don't tell me some traffic on shit doesn't happen up here. Come on, people. I really got some sense. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, I don't play games with these people. It will always be about me at all times. I will always make sure that I am protected and I am safe, regardless of. I also stocked up on my bullets as well for my guns. You never know, y'all. Get your bullet supply if you are licensed to carry legally. Get your supplies ready, y'all. Get your supplies ready. I need to go to the Army surplus store as well, so I can buy some mace and another knife. Y'all know I keep my knife on me in my car as it is. Keep my knife on me at all times. You can stab, twist. The wound never closes, y'all. The wound won't close so easy. Just saying. Your boys stay ready, so I don't have to ever get ready. And y'all can also take some self-defense classes as well. Learning how to, self-defense classes using weapons. So you can learn how to disarm other people who have weapons, and also how to keep your weapon armed on you. And how to fight with knives and stuff like that. You don't understand who I am, like I said. I just look like this. Everything on my body is a weapon. Is a weapon. But yeah, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie, y'all. It's going down a whole different path. But yeah, I'm gonna come to you guys real quick because I've been here early today, and I've been just basically chilling and running errands and making sure that the house is secure and safe, and everything I need to do is done. But yeah, y'all, on my way to work in a couple minutes, myself, my mind, right, get acquainted with the environment I'm walking into. I want you guys to be safe, you guys. Really be safe. Take care of yourself. Make sure that you have all the supplies you need to take care of yourself. And it doesn't mean overindulge and people saying trying to monopolize things. It just means that you get what you need to take care of you and your family. Get all the water you need, get all the paper products you need, all the sanitary stuff you need, all the cleaning supplies you need to take care of you and your family, whatnot. And if you are at home, take this time to really truly sanitize your home. So wipe down all your hard surfaces, wash and clean your soft surfaces, was not. You know, just make this a really productive experience. And since spring is coming up, you know, we do the spring cleaning all the time. Make sure that you do what you need to do to ensure that you have everything you need to be safe and healthy. This is your boy Food Junkie, you guys. I want you all to know that I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for watching. Sorry about that, you guys. Had a phone call. I had to take that phone call. My apologies. But yeah, just like I said, love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. And don't take everything that is said or that you hear too personal. Don't absorb everything into your spirit. Only take anything that helps you be your best self and helps you be the most perfect person you're meant to be. So there, you guys, this is your boy Food Junkie once again. Love you guys. Be safe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Until next time, y'all. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.